This guy was a real gambling prodigy, a master of trickery and sleight of hand. He'd tasted every luxury life had to offer, never short of money, sometimes pulling in millions in a single day. He lived like a king without a care in the world, until one fateful game changed everything. He got conned in a life-or-death bet, lost all his fortune, had one of his hands crippled, and even worse, his girlfriend was injured in a staged accident that led to the loss of their child. Talk about hitting the jackpot in hell. But how did he survive? And could he ever get revenge? Let's find out together. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe to keep me fueled for more movie recaps. This boy's name is DJ, the nephew of Gonny. Raised in a family full of slick gamblers and shady swindlers, he inherited a mind as sharp as a razor. As a kid, he could easily outwit his peers in silly little betting games. He once beat all his classmates in a photo sticker wager, leaving them with jaws on the floor. He didn't just take their lunch money, he took their dignity. When he was young, he gambled with toys. As he grew up, he played with real cash. His reputation in the gambling world grew fast. One day, while playing cards in a rival's house, he fell for their little sister, Mina. But Mina had no interest in him whatsoever. Every time DJ tried to flirt, she screamed like she was being assaulted, causing her brother to fly in like Bruce Lee and land a kick straight into DJ's mouth. DJ walked away with a bleeding lip but a happy heart, all for a girl's smile. Worth it? You tell me now. DJ's uncle was a terrible gambler, zero skills, all ego. Naturally, he got duped and lost everything. Trying to use DJ's fame to get his money back, he ended up getting beaten up by Urian, the casino boss, and his goons. Luckily, DJ showed up in time and fought them off. During the fight, Urian tried to stab DJ, but the plan backfired and Urian stabbed himself. Lesson: if you're gonna cheat, at least practice first. Terrified of the consequences, DJ ran home, planning to disappear. Before fleeing, he went to Mina and confessed his love. She didn't seem to care. DJ promised he'd return glorious and marry her someday, which, surprisingly, made her smile a little. Sometimes, delusion is a powerful motivator. DJ ran off to find his cousin, who worked at a big casino. Thanks to his amazing ramen cooking skills and his ability to sweet-talk anyone, he got hired by Boss Gang. With his cousin's help, DJ got a glimpse of the high-roller world. The place reeked of money and power. Even when cops showed up, gamblers calmly scattered like cockroaches under a spotlight, and within seconds, the casino morphed into a peaceful business meeting. Honestly, more efficient than most actual meetings. Starting as a chef, DJ quickly gained favor thanks to his charm and good looks. Soon enough, he was promoted to a house dealer. His skills dazzled everyone. Customers left broke but impressed, like watching a magic show that emptied your wallet. Boss Goyang raked in more profits than ever, and DJ upgraded from a dingy basement to a luxury apartment. Enter Madame Yu, a wealthy widow and high-stakes target. Using her beauty, she asked DJ to teach her to gamble. DJ, completely enchanted, agreed, because who can resist a rich lady asking for private lessons? But Goyang had a scheme. He planned to let her win a few rounds so she'd get addicted, then strip her clean. The whole team was in on it: manager Park Ho, head of security SD, and Lady Song. DJ, not wanting to see Madame Yu fall into the trap, secretly warned her. But surprisingly, she still showed up to play, calm and unreadable. During a big round, she bet 2 billion won. The team used subtle signals to prepare their trap. Park Ho blocked her view with a fake request for a lighter, while Lady Song swapped cards. This wasn't poker anymore, it was a Broadway-level con. But when the cards were revealed, Madame Yu had the highest hand, 9 points, beating everyone. Goyang, who had bet everything on this con, lost it all. The casino collapsed. DJ and his cousin were out of a job. Madame Yu disappeared without a trace. She vanished faster than your paycheck at a Vegas weekend. Guided by his cousin, DJ found a new gig at another casino run by Dong Zich. There, he ran into Mina again, but she'd changed. DJ couldn't believe it was the same sweet girl he once knew. Puberty hits hard, but betrayal hits harder. Dong Zich creepily groped Mina's leg and asked DJ if they knew each other. They both denied it. A new game began. Dong Zich lost a few rounds, farted out of frustration, forcing Mina to open a window. Apparently, flatulence is part of his winning strategy. DJ and his cousin, distracted by Mina's long legs, lost focus. Dong Zich kept winning. DJ lost again and again, until he racked up huge debt, forced to sign a contract promising to pay 80 million won a month. It turned out Dong Zich was one of Goyang's men. After the previous casino's downfall, he found out about DJ's relationship with Madame Yu and assumed DJ helped her win. This game? It was payback, time passed, and DJ couldn't repay the debt. He was beaten, kidnapped, and lost a kidney as punishment. Talk about high-stakes poker, he literally bet a kidney. Locked in a basement, DJ cursed Dongzich, his eyes burning with hatred. Homeless, hungry, and broke, DJ lived in a 24/7 library. Mina found him and fed him. Then she handed him a bag of money and revealed a shocking truth. That day, she opened the window on purpose, knowing it would distract DJ. This allowed his cousin and Dongzich to cheat. She had betrayed him to save his life. DJ was devastated. Imagine losing a kidney and your trust issues in one day are broken, and in hiding, DJ tried to plan his revenge, but his injured hand betrayed him. His scam got exposed, and under the strict rules of the gambling world, he was about to face a brutal punishment, the loss of his right hand. In the world of cheats, one wrong move, and it's game over, literally. DJ's savior finally appeared. Wang Ryan showed up just in time to rescue him from a beating. DJ quickly chased after him outside, eager to befriend this mysterious gambler. Can't miss a chance to connect with a real-life gambling idol. But the man denied helping him at all. Before DJ could press further, the thugs came running out too. Seeing DJ and Wang Ryan chatting, they assumed they were in cahoots. Trying to defuse the situation, Wang Ryan started to explain, but DJ shoved a couple of bills into his hand. Thanks for your hard work, officer, arrest them. The guy switched roles faster than a TikTok trend. Turned out, Wang Ryan was the real deal, a legendary gambling master, not some online tutorial graduate. Out of the few pros who were sent abroad to learn the craft, he was one of them. Impressed, Wang Ryan took DJ under his wing and began teaching him the art of reading opponents, especially through their eyes. The eyes never lie. The mouth might say anything, even claim the earth is flat, but the eyes tell the truth. When someone sees in the next round, the deck was suddenly missing a card. How can a card just vanish? He asked, like a teacher catching someone cheating during roll call. He made everyone stand up and shake out their clothes. Then he sent DJ to buy a fresh deck and discreetly passed the marked card to his friend Dill. Later, they returned to another gambling spot. Wang Ryan noticed that the seat had been prearranged, and hidden behind it, a concealed camera. To throw them off, he calmly said, "The air's too dry in here. Put a humidifier on the table." Except that humidifier was actually a signal jammer. The earpieces their opponents were using instantly lost connection. "Why is everyone touching their ears?" he asked innocently, watching them panic like synchronized swimmers who forgot their routine. Wang Ryan was pleased with DJ's progress, especially his sharp instincts. But the opponents weren't done. They came back for a rematch with a table that could see through the cards. Gambling or magic show? Hard to tell. This time the stakes were higher, but Wang Ryan already saw through their tricks. He calmly unplugged the see-through table by pretending to charge his phone, like a gambler moonlighting as an electrician. A few days later, they were out fishing when Wang Ryan's old acquaintance showed up. DJ thought he was an enemy, but the man was actually part of Wang Ryan's earlier setup. Every move in those card games had been orchestrated by Wang Ryan. He planned more carefully than a college student writing their final thesis. Wang Ryan then taught DJ another high-level scam, stage deception. He even took DJ to various illegal gambling dens to learn the ropes. That's when they stumbled upon a beating. One guy was getting thrashed. To DJ's shock, it was his cousin, the same cousin who had scammed him out of $1 billion. Furious, DJ grabbed a stick and cornered him. "Why did you screw me over?" The cousin confessed, "I was jealous. You were doing better than me, making money, living your best life, and you didn't even share." But karma hit hard. The cousin was betrayed by their own boss. From him, DJ learned the truth. The mastermind behind everything wasn't Chairman Yu, but his real target, Chairman Goyang. Chairman Yu was a seasoned conman who used DJ as a pawn in a larger scheme. If Chairman Yu won, Chairman Goyang would blame DJ alone, never suspecting that the CEO and others were also involved. It was psychological misdirection, so smooth it could be taught in magician school. Those words hit DJ like a dagger to the heart. He was devastated, especially when he learned that Mina, who had tried to help him, was sold off to Urian, the guy DJ had injured back at the start. DJ grabbed a huge sum of cash and went to get Mina back. But Urian wasn't handing her over that easily. At this point, Mina was in charge of entertaining high rollers. "Where's Mina? I want to buy her freedom." Seeing the cash, Urian offered a deal, a one-on-one card game. The catch? Both players would have their right hands cuffed. If DJ won, he could take Mina, but he'd have to cut off his own hand. Talk about high stakes. Luckily, Urian never mentioned any names in the verbal agreement, a legal loophole if there ever was one. If Mina won, DJ would lose his right hand, but half of Dongzik's debt would be cleared. "I told you not to come back," she warned, but DJ replied, "If my life is yours to decide, how could I not come?" DJ was destined to lose. He whispered, "I'll only look into your eyes. Let's get out of here together." Mina picked her card first, then DJ stared into her eyes as he faked his pick. When her pupils shrank, he stopped and took that card. Mina revealed 2 9s. DJ revealed 2 10s. Everyone gasped. Urian couldn't believe it. DJ had won, but instead of celebrating, DJ stabbed his own hand, because that was the promise. The whole room was in shock. Urian lunged at him, but DJ shoved him away, grabbed the debt contract hidden in Urian's jacket, and lit it on fire using his cigarette, burning the paper. And the man's ego. Of course, it wasn't over. Urian demanded compensation for the stab wound, 500 million won, minimum. If DJ couldn't pay, Mina would stay. Just then, Wang Ryan returned, paying off the debt to free them, but Urian played dirty again. Wang Ryan called out to the entire gambling den, exposing it as a shady, unreliable operation. Faced with public backlash, Urian had no choice but to release them. Back home, Mina finally got some rest. Wang Ryan urged DJ to take her somewhere peaceful, away from all this madness, because Urian was actually the nephew of the man who had cut off Wang Ryan's hand in the past. He didn't want DJ to suffer the same fate. Mina eventually woke up, and the three of them enjoyed a short-lived freedom, kind of like a weekend getaway with a countdown timer. But peace never lasts. When Urian found out Mina had been rescued, he sent his best man to drag her back. DJ tried to fight, but got knocked out instantly. His dreams of being the hero shattered in one punch. Meanwhile, Wang Ryan ran with Mina. When Urian's man caught up, Wang Ryan tackled him and threw both of them off the upper floor. DJ arrived just in time to see his mentor fall to his death. Devastated, he vowed revenge. The first person DJ reached out to was Madame Yu. He asked her to seduce Dong-sik, promising her half of the money if the plan worked. Madame Yu agreed and finally came clean to DJ about everything. She showed up in a tight black dress, sitting across from Dong-sik with confidence. But he coldly replied, "I don't trust women in short skirts," and promptly kicked her out. Before leaving, she yanked his belt and snapped, "Coward," then stormed off in anger. But that belt pull was exactly what DJ needed. He used the tracking device hidden in the belt to follow Dong-sik. Tracing his route, DJ discovered the villain's secret hideout, stockpiled with billions in illegal gambling cash. DJ swiped some of it, recorded everything in detail, and leaked it to the media. Dong-sik quickly became a wanted man. The next day, DJ and Mina met with Madame Yu again. But instead of gratitude, she was jealous and wanted DJ for herself. DJ, however, gently told her that Mina was pregnant and that he was done with this life. With a dark smile, Madame Yu turned away and left with her money, but not before flashing a chilling expression. Word of advice? Never piss off a woman with power. True to form, Madame Yu secretly met with Dong-sik and proposed kidnapping DJ's men. His 2 lackeys were beaten to a pulp. DJ brought a suitcase full of cash to trade for their lives, but the moment they met, he doused the suitcase in gasoline. Dong-sik, panicked, released the hostages, only for DJ to drop a lighter and set the suitcase ablaze. Dong-sik rushed to put out the fire, only to find the suitcase was full of scrap paper. Enraged, Dong-sik gave chase, but DJ had one last surprise in store. Just as he escaped, a car rammed into him head-on. DJ later woke up to find Mina badly injured and bleeding. She had lost the baby. Meanwhile, Dong-sik and Madame Yu met at the harbor. She thanked him for getting rid of DJ and Mina, and he silently stepped out of the car, only to be ambushed, bagged, and beaten. Turns out, Madame Yu had betrayed him too. She had teamed up with Urian. But just when the two were celebrating their new future together, Urian handed her a bottle of water. Moments after drinking, she passed out, dumped later like trash. Clearly, karma had no chill. Urian then went to meet DJ's uncle, who once chopped off DJ's hand. The man, ever cautious, spilled the cash on the floor and checked the suitcase, discovering a hidden tracker inside. Before he could say anything, DJ barged in, aiming to take revenge for his unborn child. But instead of Dong-sik, he ran into Akwi, the feared nemesis of his uncle. Right then, Dong-sik arrived and knelt in silence before Akwi. Turns out, they had a past. Akwi, one of the most dangerous gamblers alive, suggested a final showdown. If gambling caused all this, then gambling would end it. This time, the stakes were their lives. DJ's uncle took his place at the table, wagering his own life. The challenge was accepted. A day later, DJ and Mina arrived. Dong-sik showed up too, along with Madame Yu, and of course, Akui was there to deal the cards. There were 5 players. Dong-sik, just the house dealer, was the weakest. To prevent cheating, he made a bold suggestion: everyone should strip. Madame Yu went first, wordless but fierce, followed by the others. Once the game started, Madame Yu secretly exchanged hand signals with Dong-sik. DJ noticed reflections in his sunglasses and deciphered the marked cards. Everyone had their own tricks, but Akui revealed a pair of 4s first. Suspicious, he rang the alarm. Henchmen burst in. DJ's uncle opened the other's hands and correctly predicted every score, because the cards had been prepped by Madame Yu. Akui had her dragged out. But the game continued. Akui mocked DJ's uncle, and DJ lost his cool. When DJ took over as dealer, he began cheating, but Akui caught him. When DJ asked Mina for a light, he used the moment to slip a card under her waistband. But Akui had seen it all. He ordered them to freeze, saying, "Move and I take your hands." Now things got serious. DJ wagered his life, and his hand. Dong-sik went all in too, pulling a card from Mina's underwear. Classy. DJ smirked, confident, then revealed a single card. Technically, he lost. But he claimed Akui's head. Figuratively, Dong-sik still forced Mina to strip again, but this time, no hidden cards. DJ gave her a coat and took all the money on the table. As they left, Akui made a move to kill DJ, but Mina's brother showed up, blowing off Urian's hand in one swift shot. In the chaos, Dong-sik cut the power. Gunshots echoed. When lights returned, Dong-sik lay dead in a pool of blood. DJ, Mina, and her brother escaped. But her brother had been shot. As they reached the exit, he turned the gun on them and demanded the money. DJ and Mina could only watch as he limped away, bleeding. He opened the trunk and tossed out all the cash onto the street, then collapsed and died from blood loss. A few days later, Mina mourned with his ashes in her arms. Then, a package arrived. It was from her brother. He had planned everything, to trick Akui and take all the money, then scatter it so no one could track the amount. It was the only way to protect DJ and Mina from Akui's revenge. The rest of the money was hidden, enough for them to live safely for life. He had sacrificed himself for his sister's future. From that day on, DJ put away the cards and lived a peaceful life with Mina. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to drop a like and hit that subscribe button. It helps us make even more great videos like this.